Ng impeachment court ang pag-subpoena po sa kanila. Maraming salamat.
Salamat.
Mr. President,
All right, Majority Floor Leader.
the prosecution also filed last Thursday a manifestation and request for clarification on the order of the impeachment court regarding the disallowance of the testimonial and documentary evidence required of Mr. Enrique Javier and Ms. Carrion Domingo, both of Philippine Airlines, relative to Article 3 of the verified complaint for impeachment. May the presiding officer please rule on this
Meron na ba ruling?
motion?
If Your Honor, please, with the kind indulgence of the Honorable Court,
Yes.
we were served with a copy of this manifestation and motion for clarification only last Friday about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Your Honor. If it will not be asking too much, may we plead that we be given at least 5 days within which to comment thereon.
Mr. President, this is merely a motion for clarification.
Yes, but
the court is ready to clarify. So we need
No,
not
but if you
extend.
examine the prayers, Your Honor, together with the allegations, it is more of a motion for reconsideration rather than clarification, Your Honor. That's our basic stand on the matter, Your Honor. This is not seeking a clarification. This is seeking a reconsideration of what had been fully adjudicated by this honorable impeachment court. Your
But
Honor.
Mr. President, we take it as a motion for clarification, and the presiding officer is ready to rule on the clarification that we will make, that the caucus has already arrived at.
Okay then, Your Honor, we submit.
I will read to you again the text of Article 3 of your articles of impeachment. The respondent committed culpable violation of the Constitution and the betrayal of public trust. That is your ground. How did he, according to you, commit culpable violation of the Constitution and betrayal of public trust? By failing to meet and observe the stringent standards under Articles 8, Section 7, Paragraph 3 of the Constitution that provides that a member of the judiciary must be a person of proven competence, integrity, probity, and independence. And how did it fail? The respondent failed to meet and observe the stringent standards under Article 8, Section 7, Paragraph 3 of the Constitution. And this was your answer. And you said, in allowing the Supreme Court to act on mere letters filed by a counsel which caused the issuance of flip-flopping decision in final and executory cases. That's one reason why you said there was a failure to observe that standard. Second, in creating, that's your second reason. Second, because in creating an excessive entanglement with Mrs. Arroyo through her appointment of his wife to office. To office. That is the second. And lastly, in discussing with litigants regarding cases pending before the Supreme Court. Now, where did you allege partiality or ill motive or because of reward or indirect bribery or direct bribery? in making the principal allegation in your Article 3. I did not make this, you made this. Now, but apart from that, you yourself recognize the weakness of your allegation, and that is why in the last hearing, you in this court openly withdrawn the two other reasons that you used to support your claim that the respondent committed culpable violation of the Constitution and or betrayed public trust by failing to meet and observe the stringent standards under Article 8, Section 7, Paragraph 3 of the Constitution regarding competence, integrity, probity, and independence, which are in creating an excessive entanglement with Mrs. Akin Arroyo and in discussing with litigants regarding cases pending before the court. You withdrew this. I repeatedly asked you, are you sure that you're going to withdraw these allegations? And you said yes. Now why are you asking for clarification now? You know, when I discharge that witness from PAL to testify, are you observing procedural due process in favor of the respondent because you never made any allegation that would be supported by that evidence, and because of that, there was never any fact answered by the respondent when he filed this answer because you failed to present that allegation in your articles of impeachment. How can you expect to grant a procedural due process to the respondent when you yourself denied him to answer what you are now trying to add as an expansion to your Article 3 of your articles of impeachment? Now you waive it, and I'm telling you the substantial reason why I denied it, the presentation of that witness. If you think that I abused power, I committed a grave abuse of discretion amounting to lack or excess of jurisdiction, the remedies are open to you, and you know it. What are the remedies? Either you amend or you take me to the Supreme Court. So that's the ruling of the chair.
Mr. President, may we recognize Senator Escudero, Chief Escudero.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, this is just a brief manifestation of some queries to the prosecutors. I don't know who will respond. Congressman Colmenares, ang assumption po namin kapag kami tumayo dyan sa kinakalagyan nyo ngayon, siya na po ang nagsasalita para sa buong prosecution. Hindi po namin alam yung assignment ninyo na Article 3, Article 7, Article 1. Pag tumayo ho dyan, ibig sabihin, nagsasalita po siya para sa inyong lahat. Hindi po ba?
Opo. Pero pag Article 3 po, with due respect, I just like to ask the lead prosecutor of Article 3 if it's about Article 3 po.
Hindi. In general, kasi tinatanong, mahaba kaming diskusyon kanina dahil dito sa manifestation at clarification ninyo na doon sa motion ninyo for essentially reconsideration, nag-rest na yung isang co-counsel ninyo sa Article 3. Tapos magfa-file si Congressman Tupas tungkol sa pinagrestan ng kaso, which will bring me to the point I'm driving at, Mr. Presiding Officer. On the motion of Senator Santiago, she asked that you submit tentatively, without holding you to it, your list of witnesses. And the same is true for the defense. Para naman humalaman namin at makapaghanda kami dun sa ipepresenta ninyong ebidensya at nang hindi rin ho kami nagugulat. Sa Article 2, ang nilista ninyong testigo ay 13. Ang pinresenta po ninyo ay 6. Sa